Hello and welcome back to Simon's Rants. I'm Simon, and today we'll be reviewing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So I talked about this last year in an unpopular opinion, but I wanted to go a little more in-depth and actually review the whole thing. As you know, if you saw that last video, and if you haven't, you should check it out, I'm not a huge fan of this story, and I don't necessarily hate it as much as I made it out to be in the video, but it's definitely not a good movie, and there's a couple reasons as to why, and you'll see them later in this review, but ultimately it's just a ploy, it's a marketing ploy, it doesn't have any Christmas spirit, and it's overall just a really mean-spirited movie. So I haven't seen this in a while. Even when I was making that video, I didn't watch it all the way through, I just cherry-picked the clips I wanted to use, so I'm going to be seeing it for the first time in a few years, and as you can see by the title, I'm going to be drunk while doing it, so let's get started. I don't seem to have any shot glasses. Oh. Whoa. Now, I'm not going to be drinking this the whole time. This is just to get me started. This is another movie that's not too long. It's only 51 minutes. So I wanted to get a little bit of head start, and then I'll switch over to beer, but bottoms up. Oh, okay. This is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
If I live to be 100, I'll never be able to forget that big snowstorm a couple of years ago.
I don't know, if I saw this guy creeping up to me, I would turn and run.
What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen a talking snowman before?
No, I saw Frosty the Snowman.
Papa, you haven't touched a morsel. I'll have to take this suit in. Eat.
I'm busy, Mama.
I'm busy sitting here at the dinner table not eating. Don't bother me with your stupid food. Can't even cook.
Could it be that some of you are not acquainted with the story of Rudolph?
Because you made him up for this story?
But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all?
If he's the most famous reindeer of all, then why have we never heard of him before this? You can't just say, hey, he's the most famous. You know, the one you haven't heard of yet.
Nah, we'll call him
Wilbur.
Mama, he's got a shiny nose.
Shiny. I'd even say it glow.
How would you not notice that until now?
We'll simply have to overlook it.
Now, how can you overlook that? His beak blinks like a blinking beacon.
Should get into the rap game.
Well, Donner, where's the new member of the family?
Where's my new slave? I mean unpaid worker. I mean reindeer.
Great bouncing iceberg.
Now, I'm sure it'll stop as soon as he grows up, Santa.
Well, let's hope so if he wants to make the sleigh team someday.
Because I hate things that are different, and if they're different, I discriminate against them. Because I'm Santa Claus. Ho, ho, ho.
I've got it. We'll hide Rudolph's nose.
Just hide. Hide everything that makes you who you are. Hide it away. Just hide it. Hide it. Hide it. Hide it. Hide it.
I just don't like to make toys.
No, well, if that's all. What?
I'd like to be a dentist.
Okay, I'm fine with judging this guy.
10 minutes break. Not for you.
Not for you. You don't get breaks. Laws don't apply to you. Slave.
You'll like it and wear it.
Oh, but Daddy.
There are more important things than comfort. Self-respect. Santa can't object to you now.
There's more important things than loving who you are. Respecting yourself as somebody else thinks that you should be. You know, that's life. God, I'm depressed.
Now, don't worry about your nose, son. Just get out there and do your stuff.
Just as long as you don't, actually show off your nose. But don't worry about it as long as it's hidden, okay? Hide it. Hide your differences. Don't be unique. Don't be special. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Stop. Don't you dare. Okay.
All out for elf practice!
Elf practice? You have to practice to be an elf? Hey. Human practice, guys. Come on.
Well, let's get this over with.
Stop. Stop. No. No.
We work hard all day, but our work is play.
Unless you don't like it, then it's slave labor, but it's fun for us.
Ho, 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 ho. We are Santa's elves, ho, ho.
Well, it needs work. I have to go.
They put in all of this effort into practicing a stupid elf song that literally the entire point of is to make Santa feel big and important. They go, oh, we work for Santa, we work for Santa. And his reaction is, well, it sucks. Oh well, see you guys, bye. Oh. And by the way, you do suck, you really do.
Why weren't you at elf practice?
Just fixing these dolls' teeth.
You know how you said that I wasn't allowed to take my break and had to keep making toys? Well, guess what? I didn't take my break and was still making toys.
I just thought I found a way to fit in.
You'll never fit in. A dentist. Good grief.
So do, like, elves just have really bad teeth? Or do they go to, like, the dwarves to get their teeth done? Like, how does that work?
All right, Yellings. All right now. Our first game is called Takeoff.
You know in the song when they said Reindeer Games, I thought they were actually playing. When you learn to be a pilot, is that a game? It's like, oh, game 1, take off. Game 2, learn how to not crash.
I think you're cute.
She said I'm
Not bad. Not bad at all.
He's the best flyer out of a lot of them. He's a lot to make the reindeer team.
For crying out loud!
Now. What's this nonsense here, Bucks? After all, yeah!
Oh, I didn't realize he was red. He's never making my sled team.
Stop calling me names!
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer!
Donner, you should be ashamed of yourself.
You should be ashamed for having a son that's different. It's your fault, and you're an awful, terrible person for having him as your kid. By the way, I'm Santa Claus. Ho, ho, ho.
Why, Annie Doe would consider herself lucky to be with you.
But I wasn't very lucky today, was I?
There's always tomorrow for dreams to come true. Believe in your dreams, come what may.
Am I dead? I feel like there's a lot of reverb going on here.
We all pretend the rainbow has an end.
So this is supposed to be creepy, right?
Tomorrow is not far away.
Get out of my way. Stop.
Clarice,
Papa!
you get back to your cave this instant.
I don't want to see you with the red-nosed boy.
No doe of mine is going to be seen with a red-nosed reindeer.
So, seriously, he said it. This is a race commentary, and I didn't even know it as a kid.
Who are you?
Well, actually, I am a dentist.
A dentist?
Well, I want to be someday. Right now, I'm just an elf. But I don't need anybody. I'm independent.
Yeah? Me too. I'm whatever you said. Independent.
Hey, what do you say we both be independent together, huh?
Who needs rebel without a cause when you got a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer breaking down stereotypes one by one?
We're a couple of misfits. We're a couple of misfits.
Why do we have to have a song every 2 minutes? Can't we go just a few minutes without one, please?
The abominable. He must see your nose. Quick, douse the light.
He's just different too. Isn't he a misfit? He's not a nitwit. He's part of your crew. Come on, let him sing a verse.
Mush! Don't you understand North Pole talk? Mush!
Animal abuse. Animal abuse.
My nose. He keeps giving us away.
Douse your nose.
No, because I've decided I'm independent and I'm proud of my nose. Never again will I hide. Well, this may have been a bad idea.
Humble has one weakness, and I know it. Do-it-yourself icebergs.
His weakness is do-it-yourself icebergs. It's very specific.
Who are you?
I'm the official sentry of the island of misfit toys.
Why are people abandoning toys to an island of misfits? Santa, get it together. You're racist, hateful, selfish, conceited. Who is this guy? He needs to fall off a roof so Tim Allen can take over.
How would you like to be a spotted elephant? Or a choo-choo with square wheels on your caboose?
Or how about a guy that drinks and films himself? I'm not a misfit. It's okay to be a misfit.
Maybe we could stay here for a while.
Well, you'd have to get permission from King Moonracer.
Who's he?
He rules here. He's holding court in his castle right now.
Huh, this guy doesn't look like that bad of a king after all. He just locks up misfits on an island. That's fine, right?
This island is for toys alone. A toy is never truly happy until it is loved by a child.
When and if we ever get back, we'll tell Santa, sir.
Good. You are free to spend the night. Footman, show our friends to their chambers.
Poor Rudolph realizes that he can't endanger his friends' lives anymore. And so, that night, he decides to strike out on his own.
Oh, he's so noble and not stupid at all. Because it's obviously nobility and not stupidity.
Goodbye, Hermie. Whatever a dentist is, I hope someday that you're the
Bye,
greatest.
Rudolph. Hope you find your dad. Ow, that's loud. God.
Mom? Pa? I'm home!
I'm Simba. Hakuna Matata, bitches.
They're gone, Rudolph. They've been gone for months, out looking for you.
It's all your fault that they're dead. And I have nothing to do with it because I'm Santa and nothing's ever my fault.
Clarice?
She's gone too, and I'm very worried. Christmas Eve is only 2 days off, and without your father, I'll never be able to get my sleigh off the ground.
Screw you and your parents. What about me? I've got to get up there.
Now, Rudolph knew that he had to find his folks right away. And he knew where he had to look. The cave of the abominable snow monster.
You'll find Luke Skywalker in there too, if my memory serves me right. How long was he sitting there almost eating him? He's like, I know Rudolph's gonna get here eventually.
Many months later.
There he is!
Hey, look!
Whoa! Whoa!
That seemed like an overreaction. Hey, look, there's a cave. Whoa! Cave! I swear this guy just waits for the plot. I can't eat them yet. There's nobody to see it yet. Not yet. Not yet. Animal abuse!
Don't let this big blowhard scare you anymore. Just walk right past him.
I love how this movie really shows that all our weirdness comes together and has a use in the end. Because Rudolph's red nose helps him guide the sleigh. Sorry, spoiler. And then him being a dentist comes into play because he pulls out all the teeth. And then Yukon's animal abuse comes into play because he throws a boulder on the guy's head. It all works together. Bumble! Gives a crap about Yukon.
They are all very sad at the loss of their friend, but they realize that the best thing to do is to get the women back to Christmas Town.
The women. Obviously, because they can't take care of themselves. Even though the men got captured just as frequently.
Even Santa realizes that maybe he was wrong.
Even Santa, the most racist of them all, realizes maybe racism is bad.
Open up! Isn't a fit night out for man nor beast. Here's the man, and here's the beast. Now calm down, calm down. I reformed this bumble.
He might be a different race than me, but he acts like me, so he's okay.
But you went over the side of the cliff.
Yeah, but that's just plot technicalities. Who cares?
The storm won't subside by tonight. We'll have to cancel Christmas.
Yes, this is the first time that a storm has ever occurred on Christmas. We have no backup plan whatsoever.
I'll have to tell everybody that it's all off this year.
If I can't deliver the presents today, I can't deliver them at all.
Christmas is going to be canceled. Yeah, Rudolph, please, could you tone it down a bit? I mean, that nose of yours. That nose. That beautiful, wonderful nose.
Where did the accepting Santa go? He still hates him until he realizes a way to exploit him. He is such a terrible person. This is Santa. And he's so terrible. I swear, these people had no idea what they were doing. They're like, you know, Santa, the racist guy, the guy who exploits his workers, the guy who doesn't give any value to people unless he has a way to exploit it. You know, that guy, that's Santa, right? Totally.
I knew that nose would be useful someday.
That's why I tried to hide it. Ha ha! Genius.
He'll be a hero after this. Yes, a hero.
That's my boy.
I'm proud of him because he conformed to a society that allows him to be different now, even though I hated him when he was different and it wasn't accepted. I'm a proud father.
Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my...
This movie sucks. It's supposed to be a story of acceptance and like learning that like people with differences are okay, but it never teaches that. It just shows as long as you've got a difference that's exploitable, then it's okay. It doesn't actually show any real self-worth there. What if you've got a difference that's unique and is awesome, but doesn't have any value to it? Then it doesn't matter. Santa Claus hates his difference all the way up to him coming back and shining the light in his face until he realizes this could help me through the storm. Santa Claus never learns his lesson. Nobody ever learns their lesson. They all go, I knew from the beginning. I knew that. Aren't I so special? Aren't I so accepting? These people are hypocrites. They're terrible. And this whole movie sucks because it's got no Christmas spirit. It's all about marketability. It's all about exploitation and getting what you want out of a situation. And that is why Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer sucks. And yeah, so let me know in the comments below why you agree with me. And of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Bye. Man, this sucks.
Well, it needs work. I have to go.